Hello everybody, welcome to Survival Game Guide in our Return to Moria series. We are after some rarer resources today, one of them being what's behind me, resin. Now you might have found there are like a few items that you unlock that require resin, and you might be wondering, where could you get your hands on this? Does it come from a tree? No, it comes from, it's another kind of like ore vein that you can harvest with your pickaxe. Now you are going to need to go to the lower deeps for this particular resource, so you're going to have to fix the mine hoist, go through the crystal descent, and get to the bottom, and then start exploring, because it's another it's another section of the mine. So everything here is randomly generated, so you're never quite sure exactly when you might come across resin, but it'll show up at some point. You just kind of have to keep exploring the lower depths until you get a vein like this. But this is what it looks like. It is a very bright orange. It's a little bit different from like the coal vein. The coal vein kind of has like a darker orange to it, but it's very much like a black. And same with like the iron. The iron color is a little bit more of like a bronzy, I would say, kind of hue. This is very much a bright orange color that you're looking for. And then obviously, if you take out your pickaxe, you'll see it's resin. Now you do need a tier 3 pickaxe to harvest this. So we're using the first age pickaxe, and if you don't have that, I do have a video on how to make it. So you're gonna need that to get this guy. But now that we have it, we're gonna harvest something, because we are definitely in need of resin. And you can see that when we grab it, the only really recipe that gets unlocked is the resin ore palette. So you are able to store this resin much like your other kind of ore type of resources, which is great. So we're just gonna kind of harvest some of this, because like I said, we're in need of it. We gotta make some items that require resin, I would say like the main thing that you're gonna need this for is some structures. Like there's going to be a recipe called like what is it called? It's like a roasting pit, and I believe that requires, actually not the roasting pit. It is, what is it? I'm thinking of the alchemical still. That's the one that requires like resin and stuff. So like it's pretty important. You can also use this as like a crafting resource for in the loom to make hide from hide scraps. So it's not a bad idea to have a good amount of resin on hand. So if you're on the hunt for it, just keep an eye out for a very kind of like brightish orange color in the lower deeps. And that's really it. So we're just gonna harvest this this whole vein up and take this back to base. So I wish you luck on your search, because it can be a little bit hard to find. It's not like the most common resource, especially, well, at least not in my playthroughs anyways. Maybe you guys are a little bit luckier, but I wish you luck all the same. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Until then, keep surviving and keep thriving.